Delayed gratification is real. We all hear about delayed gratification and how it'll answer all our hopes and dreams. And I'm not sure about the hopes and dreams part, but I'm here to tell you that it's a real thing. Really quickly, if you're not aware of what delayed gratification is, it's basically delaying the things that you want now for the things that you want the most. So an example of delayed gratification would be saving some money now instead of spending it all so you can retire a little bit earlier. Another popular example would be those studies that you see where people give kids a marshmallow and they tell the kid, if you sit here for 10 minutes without eating the marshmallow, then I'll give you 2 marshmallows. That in a nutshell is what delayed gratification is. It's the process of delaying short-term pleasure for more long-term pleasure, I guess you could say. But I remember watching all these gurus talking about delaying gratification and how it'll change your life and all these things, and I was like, man, there's no way that me waiting to buy something is gonna net me something more than that. Like, that doesn't even make sense. But then one day that all changed. So I've made videos before talking about what I do at work. And for a long time, I just picked orders, packed them on a skid, and that was basically it. All day, every day. And strangely enough, I didn't have the biggest problem with it. Was it my end game for what I wanted to do? Well, no, but it was tolerable. Then one day, an opportunity got presented to me where I would become the delivery driver and be the person that delivers those orders to customers. I don't know how much my pay increase would have been, but I'm guessing between $2 and $5 an hour. For context, I make $17 an hour right now. The pay increase wasn't my biggest concern, but the fact that my license would have been paid for was a really big factor in it. Let me give some more context. In order to make those deliveries, I would have needed a special heavy truck license, for lack of a better description. And after talking to someone at work, they said that most people go and they pay for the license themselves, which is maybe $2,500, $3,000, and then they go and try and find a job driving a truck. So right there, you're shelling out at least $2,500, and then you still have to go and take the time to apply for jobs and go for interviews and maybe second interviews. So you're investing time and money into finding a job, which are pretty heavy hitting things. I mean, time and money are your 2 most valuable assets. Anyway, like I said, my license was gonna be paid for and the job was mine. All I had to do was say yeah, and I said no. I'm not gonna lie, I gave it heavy consideration. I talked to my girl about it, I thought about it by myself, I asked my friends about it. This was before that whole Friends video came about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can watch that up here. And like I said no. I ended up saying no because it didn't align with my goals. I knew at the time, and still to this day actually, that I want to do something with taking photos and videos. So I guess you could say I want to work in marketing. I knew that all I needed was a chance to be able to showcase my work and show what I can do. But now I got that shot. I'm not doing it full time, but I'm taking product videos and I'm shooting product photos. I'm updating our online store, and I'm doing things that I've wanted to do since I started this channel. I've said it before and I'll say it again. All I needed was patience, a chance to prove myself, and I did that. And I hope you can do the same. I could have easily taken the money, got my truck license, started doing deliveries and everything like that, but would I have been fulfilled? Well, no. I remember this one quote, and I don't know why it stuck with me, but it just always stays in my mind, and it goes, don't give up what you want most for what you want right now. Like, everyone wants to make more money, right? Everyone wants to get paid more for their time. It's a good return on investment. But in that situation, if I took that delivery driver position, I would have been giving up what I wanted most, which was doing product photography, making videos, and other stuff for what I wanted at the time, which was more compensation. And I'm not gonna lie, when I said no, it felt like I made the wrong decision. Like, did I just turn down a pay raise? Did I just turn down the opportunity to have my truck license paid for and a guaranteed job, and I said no? All these thoughts were racing through my mind, but the damage was already done and there was no going back. It came with a lot of late night thinking and tossing and turning in bed, but I stood behind my decision and I did it with my head held high. But as with all things, they're mostly good in moderation. I'm not saying that you have to sleep on the floor and invest your whole yearly salary because you're delaying gratification and you want to retire by the time you're 40, because we don't know if that'll even happen. Delayed gratification isn't guaranteed to come true, and it's not guaranteed to yield better things later on in life. I think it heavily depends on your risk tolerance and how good your self-discipline is. A big factor that occurs nowadays is actually the opposite of delayed gratification, and it's the concept of instant gratification. Everything is at our fingertips. You want to watch someone give away $1 million? Just type it in. You want to get some food delivered? Just add your payment method. Want to get lost in VR? Just put the headset on. We've become so used to instant gratification that we have no concept of delayed gratification, and now it seems like when we're not buying something or scrolling on our phone, life seems boring, and it's up to us to break out of that. But to throw another wrench into the mix, all gratification doesn't have to be delayed. It's fine to have some instant gratification sometimes. It's fine to buy dinner one day with your significant other. It's fine to get that new device you've been saving up for, but it's the overindulging that becomes an issue. And delaying gratification shouldn't be looked at as, what do I have to give up? Because then it seems like you're putting yourself in some kind of prison and you're the one that has the key. But it's not like that. Think of it as, what else can I gain? Because you're looking at the rewards and you're saying, okay, this is good, but what else can I look forward to if I forego this prize right here? That's how it should be looked at. At the end of the day, I'm not here to tell you what to spend your money on or how to spend your time, or even to convince you to not take what most people would have considered a promotion. What I am here to do is tell you about my experience, and to tell you that if you have the vision of something that you want to do everything you can to align yourself with those goals. And people might call you crazy, right? People called Oprah crazy. People called Walt Disney not creative enough. There have been tons of people in history that got called crazy, and look what they did. You can pick the genre, you can pick whatever you want to pick. You'll find people that have been called crazy and outlandish and all these types of things, and they still made it. You might not get it today, you might not get it tomorrow, you might not even get it next year, but if you play your cards right, who knows what'll happen. And as always, thanks for watching.